Hello. If you're a business owner, you're quite likely to be the hardest working person in your business. And that might seem like the right thing for you to do, that you lead from the front in that way. But I wonder, all those times that you've taken risks, all those times that you put maybe your home on the line and worked late night hours, actually you might deserve more than that. Now, most people work 5 days a week, maybe 5.5. Those days involve sometimes 9 to 5, sometimes longer. But have you ever wondered why we work 5 days a week? Well, it's an industrial age invention, working 5 days a week, because before that most people were rural workers and they'd work with the seasons, so they'd work hard during harvest time and not much over the winter, and more again in the spring when they were planting stuff. So they worked seasonally in that way, and that kind of suited them. But then when factories and mills and things were created, they had to get people conditioned to work more structured hours because they needed the factories to keep moving. And the way they did that is they started up schools where they conditioned us that you went at 9 o'clock, you finished at 5 o'clock, you wore what you were told to wear, you responded to a bell that told you when you could go to the loo and when you could eat. And that conditioned future generations for working 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. And we still do that, even though we're now in the information age. Now, after you've taken all that risk and you've put your life on the line and you've put all that effort in, you might be thinking, do you know what, I could do differently to that. So I'm thinking about moving myself to a 3.5 day week. So that's 3.5 days on, 3.5 days off, because I'm the owner of my business. I'm in charge of how I spend my time. Now, what I'm not going to do is do that at the expense of my business. So I need to find ways to be smarter with my time, to be more effective with my marketing, so that my business is still growing. I just spend less time in it. I spend more time outside of the business doing fun things that I want to do. So it's now 20 to 2 on Friday afternoon, and I'm off soon. And I'm going to go and spend the afternoon exercising and doing something else. And so I'm not at 3.5 days yet, but I certainly want to get there. So it's going to take me probably a year or so, because I'm not going to do it until I've got my business into a state that I want it to be. But I just wondered if there's anybody out there who thinks that maybe they'd like to work less, but not do it at the detriment to their business, because I've definitely got some strategies and ideas for that, being more effective, more time efficient, but also systemizing and managing better in the business so that it runs better when you're not there. So if you'd like to know more, reach out, drop me a comment, and we can maybe have a conversation. Or just if you've got any thoughts or thoughts around the topic, then put your comments in there as well, because I'll be really interested to hear if people are interested in getting to the point where they can have a half and half lifestyle, where they are working half the time and not working the other half of the time.